Hello and welcome to USL Today. Week 14 in the books, and it was a big weekend for the Charlotte Independents. The club opening Ramblewood Soccer Stadium, and they got a nice result, beating the Charleston Battery 2-1.
Yeah, a really impressive result for the Independents. A 2-1 victory. Thomas Zahorski's first goal in the USL off Jorge Herrera's 20th all-time assist. And just a really nice lift as they look to get their way back into the playoff picture. They obviously have a few games in hand on the teams ahead of them in the standings, and getting 3 points and taking advantage of that, getting those points in the bank was obviously very, very big for them.
Definitely. Elsewhere in the Eastern Conference, a record crowd at Slugger Field for Louisville City hosting New York Red Bulls 2. But Red Bulls 2 spoiled the party a bit. They go in there, get their second road win in a row, and Derek Etienne, the kid, with another dynamic performance for them.
Another really good performance by the 17-year-old academy product. He has 3 goals on the season now. Fine finish for the second goal for the Red Bulls too. Obviously Louisville, congratulations, 3rd consecutive game that they've had a record attendance at Slugger Field. Unfortunately a little bit sluggish after their Open Cup travails in midweek, but still you've got to give New York credit. Dan Metzger put in a very good performance in the centre of midfield, and this is a team that's now in the top 6 and really solidifying its position, just a point back of Louisville now in the standings.
Certainly getting tight again in the East after we'd seen, some teams staying toward the top of the standing there for a while. Now in the Western Conference, Arizona United, they had been really struggling after winning their first 3 games of the season, but they turned it around a bit at home this week. They fell behind early to S2, but coming back and getting a big result there.
Really a massive result for Arizona, and hopefully for this side a turning point for its season. It's now just 1 point out of a playoff berth after their 2-1 win against Seattle Sounders FC2. A couple of goals from the guys that they need to start scoring consistently. Jonathan Top with the first, Long Tan with the second off a fantastic assist from recent FC Dallas loanee Otis Earl. Big boost for the club. They obviously have some big games coming up as they try to gain ground on the teams ahead of them, and especially with that top 5 as bunched as it is, you might be able to see them jump their way into that conversation if they can keep these sorts of results up.
Definitely getting interesting after 14 weeks of the USL season. You can stay up to date on all the latest news and coverage at uslsoccer.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.